Okay, so anyone left, say hi to YouTube because we are reacting to Gigguk talking about this is what 250 million should look like, and this is him talking about Arcane. Arcane is tough, by the way, bro. If you haven't watched it, watch Arcane. I loved Arcane, man. I binged all of it in like one go within like, I don't know, a week. So good. So good. Personally, I love anime, and Arcane gave me the same kind of like enjoyment levels that I got from anime. When I was talking to my cousin, we both felt like it gave us the same amount of enjoyment levels that we got when we watched flipping My Hero Academia. You know, um, I don't like Black Clover, but personally, I feel like if anyone that does like Black Clover, the hype that you got from Black Clover is probably what you get from watching Arcane, because damn, it is good.
It's been 1,056 days, 9 hours and 48 minutes since my last game of League of Legends. I have achieved.
I can't play League of Legends. I don't think
I am happy.
it just doesn't look like a
I am
fun game
calm.
to play.
I am fulfilled, and nothing could ever ruin that.
Oh, he's saying that the show made him play the game again. I couldn't play it.
Wait, what the fuck? How did I get here?
3 years ago, Riot Games shocked the world by seemingly doing the absolute impossible, making League of Legends respectable for like a few months. Arcane released and blindsided everyone, including League fans themselves, by giving us an animated series nobody.
I promise you, it's never that serious.
Blindsided everyone, including.
Yo, it's I promise you, it's never that serious. Also, 4 monitors, 4 monitors, bro. I only got 2. Damn.
Fans themselves by giving
5. There was another one over there.
Animated series nobody expected. This wasn't good for a League of Legends show. This wasn't good for a video game adaptation. This was television of the highest quality that stood up with some of the all-time greats. It was praised
Yes. That's another one. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Personally, I prefer the movies. Because I've watched movies over and over and over, and if I can sit down and rewatch a movie into the double digits, then obviously I love it. But it definitely gave me the same amount of enjoyment as when I watched Across the Spider-Verse and Into the Spider-Verse. Do I like it more? No, but it was damn close. I'll tell you that for sure.
Fans and critics alike got the acclaim, swept the awards, achieved recognition that far exceeded its usual player base, and got everyone asking, when is Season 2 coming? Well, now it's finally here in all its glory.
Season 2 was tough.
Things are different.
I hate.
Is Season 2 coming? Well, now it's finally here.
I hate Kate so much. I do not care. I can debate this with anybody. If you like Kate, If you like Kate, take a step away from me, bro. Not for me at all.
Here in all its glory, but things are different now. The cat's out of the bag. There is no element of surprise. We not only know how hard this can go, but there's also a level of expectations that few shows can ever get. League IP be damned. So the only thing left is to answer the question.
I don't want Season 3.
Season 2 deliver on that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, bro. Wrap it up.
Hi, I'm Gemini. I can help.
Why am I still getting ads? Guys, I'm not a brick streamer. No, I'm fixing this. No, hold on. Guys, I'm not a brick streamer.
Things like brainstorm.
Guys, I'm not a brick streamer, I promise you. This is ridiculous. I'm not a brick streamer. Yeah, I just had to fix that real quick because I am not a British streamer. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not getting memed again, bro. You look like a rich homie Quan. You look like rich homie Quan. Oh, he died. Yo, Clive, that's mad. That's a great clutch. I appreciate you because, yeah, good clutch. Arian, I don't know what to say to you, but no, bro, I don't look like a rich unicorn. You know, you're not ugly or nothing. You know, no one else seeing it. Damn. Yeah, nah, bro. I'll be real. I don't. I don't. I don't look like this, man. No, I don't look like that, bro. I don't look like. I don't look like him, man. I don't look like him. Okay. Anyways.
Have a lot of opinions, but before we get to that, I want to talk about a game I also have a lot of opinions about.
Oh, that's so cool. I have so many opinions about that game as well. Like, I've been playing it for ages, and it's sick, bro.
So much you want. Thank you very much to Hoyverse for sponsoring me.
You're welcome.
Let's get back to Arcane. I have so much love for what Arcane has done, for the things it does right. So much so that it almost makes me want to forgive some of its glaring shortcomings. Almost. If you're not a regular viewer of this channel, well, you...
Yo, anything that they removed of Echo and Jinx, I need to see that. I would rather have an hour special episode of Time Bomb and when Echo tried to save Jinx when she got when Echo tried to save Jinx. If you haven't watched, obviously this is spoilers, like do not watch this. There are spoilers here. But yeah, no. So when Echo got taken by Silco, and then whatever happened in that period of time, I need an hour special. I will watch it. Just one episode, maybe two, but I'll watch it. I'd rather that than season 3 because I like the way that they wrapped up season 2. So if they do anything, I would like specials or just a small like spin-off continuation, maybe about Mel, or like something to do with Ambessa, like just something like that.
You might not know that I normally talk about anime, a place where you
I know.
regularly get to see some of the most talented people flex their skills in the medium of animation, where we get to experience jaw-dropping spectacles year in and year out, pushing the imagination
I
of
love
what can
anime.
be achieved in an animated series.
I love
Arcane
anime.
blows all that shit out the water.
Relax, calm down, bro, calm down. I will say it's on the same level as the top anime, but I can name anime that I prefer over it.
This series has some of the most visually stunning things
Animation wise though, damn near might be one of the best things I've ever seen.
ever seen. Now, to be fair,
Yeah, I
unlike
agree.
anime, this did have a $250 million budget, which sounds like a lot and is a lot.
Yep.
But I've seen what Hollywood has done with far more for a single film. So if you tell
Yeah,
me
but
it's
that's
$250 million,
bro. Look at how many Marvel films there were here. 1, 2, 3, 4,
I've seen
5,
what Hollywood has done with
6.
far more for a single film. So if you tell
Okay, there was only 6, but of those 6, I probably only saw like 2, the Infinity War and Endgame, that were of good quality. The other ones, kind of dodgy.
me it's $250 million across 2 seasons, 18 episodes, 40 minutes each, I'm like, damn. That cheap? Of course, animation projects is never just about the budget. It is, and always has been, a combination of money,
Yo,
resources,
Vi,
talent, and of course,
from
time.
episode
Arcane
1 in
seems
season
like that
1
rare
to
phenomenon
episode
where all
9
these
in
things
season
have come
2.
together across 2 seasons, delivering
Her
some of the
hands,
most
bro.
impressive sequences
Vi's
I've ever
hands.
seen in an
Wow.
animated
This
season.
is one of my
I am
favorite
not
fights
being
as well.
hyperbolic. I fucking mean that. Before
Oh,
working
okay,
on
wow.
Arcane, Studio Fortiche helped to make various character trailers and music videos for League, a place where they consistently had to condense their storytelling with the use
I
of
hate
minimal
the
dialogue
League,
while
like,
presenting us with high-impact scenes
character
that can let
designs.
their
Look at
artists and
Echo's hair, bro. Why is this guy's hair 3 feet long, straight hair, mind you? Then it goes into afro hair, and it's not even combed through, like, bro. And then he's got 2 like, yo, whoever made this, you got to be racist or something. And whoever made that has to be like no older than 5. What the heck? These are some bad drawings. It's probably meant to be like a 5-year-old. It's a mural. I didn't say that.
Animators shine. And it's clear they've taken everything they've learned from this approach and inserted it into a serialized show, bringing so many scenes up to the next level. Let's take the beginning of episode 2. Now, a challenge every series has in a sequel is reminding people what's happened and setting the stage for what's been going on since they last saw it. It's been 3 years since season 1. Do people remember?
I watched it
about
all
the
in one
underground
go.
leaders, except this guy's dead and this guy's dead and that guy's dead. It's bloody chaos down there. How do we catch the audience up to what's going on? Maybe we can have a lengthy dialogue scene where one of the characters talks about what's happening in the world right now. Maybe we can start the episode off with a JoJo-style narrator
I
explaining
love
what
JoJo's.
everyone's been up to since the previous season. Fuck, Star Wars can do this with a simple text scroll and everyone's alright with that. Or
Yeah,
you
Star
could
Wars
just
already.
do this.
That's so true.
54 seconds. 54 seconds is all it took to
They
catch me
did
up with
condense
everything
it.
I
That's so
need to know.
true.
Remind me of the players out of the game. Remind me of the players still
In
in
the
the
game.
And explain the exact state of the world since we left it. The 6 leaders of the underworld have been turned into 3. It's an all-out war between the factions that are left, vying for the power gap that's been left by Silco's demise, with Jinx as the wild card right in the middle of the carnage. I feel like I'm doing a disservice by describing the sequence because it was just simple, effective storytelling executed in such a badass way. This is one of the weaker sequences, actually. Heart-pounding action.
Oh, Ambassador's too tough.
Pure nail-biting horror. Vibes. Rock music, rap, ballads. Scenes will change art style.
Yo, Lil Shah.
Animation style on a fucking whim. Arcane hits every style, genre, and emotion you can think of and executes it to a
Echo
degree
is the
most
go,
shows would
bro.
be happy
Echo
to
is the
hit
go.
just once. As a Brit, I was so engrossed in Echo and Powder's dance, I heard French and didn't immediately recall in disgust. And I don't know if there's a higher compliment I can
yeah.
give. These weren't just spectacle for the sake of spectacle. Every one of them served the purpose for the narrative while pushing the limits of what can be achieved in
Mel,
the medium of
my wife,
animation,
bro.
not only for
I love Mel.
storytelling, but pure creative expression. Possibly my favorite one was in episode 3. You have a battle on multiple fronts with characters having the most primal of brawls, crawling at each other's throats, seamlessly
That
interjected with
theme
a
in the background was
bombshell
one of my
reveal
favorite.
of the wider lore while syncing it up beat for beat, blow for bone.
This
crushing
sequence
blow
was
with the
incredible.
awe-inspiring score. It's a symphony of peak storytelling, direction, choreography, emotion, and raw artistic flair.
It was
This
beautiful.
is fucking cinema.
Yes,
when Arcane is
bro.
at its peak, it is
Beautiful.
just unmatched. And if it had paired this execution with the writing quality of season 1, this would have undoubtedly gone down as a masterpiece. We were so close. Okay, this
Okay,
is where
but
we're gonna
what went wrong?
get into
I
spoiler
couldn't.
territory if you really care about that. The first 3 episodes
I couldn't
start off
tell
with
you
a
what
bang,
went wrong.
picking up that momentum exactly where we left off. Then,
Right.
about halfway through, you get this nagging feeling in the back of your mind where your brain starts thinking, wow, there sure is a lot of things happening right now. Sure hope they're going to be able to resolve it all.
Okay. Okay, I hear that. I'm gonna let him finish, obviously. But like Loki, personally, I didn't mind. I knew there was a lot going on, but the subplots, like Mel's storyline, or I was gonna say Kate, but her plot, it just exploded into being the main plot. But yeah, stuff like Mel or stuff like going on in the underworld, with like the scientist and whatnot, until he became part of the main plot. All of that didn't feel like, yeah, it was a lot going on, but I didn't feel overwhelmed whilst I was watching it. I can't think there was another show that I had watched that, like, there was way too much going on, bro. There was way too much going on. But yeah.
In season 1, we were presented with the world of Piltover and Zorn, and the conflict between them that would take center stage for the entirety of the show. The world was vast, and the cast was big, but every character moment, every big development, everything came
The
back
music
to
in
this
this show is
central
beautiful.
conflict, allowing the show to carefully craft this interwoven character drama around it. Season 2 picks up those pieces exactly where we left them, adding more layers to the conflicts, right up until the halfway point where the series just suddenly goes, actually, we're gonna do something else now. Turns out it was Ambessa that orchestrated the attack on Piltover because she's getting targeted by some secret mage cult, so she needs the power of Mextex, Hextech, and gaslights Caitlyn. Victor becomes Mecha Jesus.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. What happened to Victor was, I don't like Victor. He was a product of greed. Bro was ill, couldn't walk, did his experiments with Hextech, regained walking, and then he started running. That scene where Victor was running, in my opinion, is where, one, we as viewers should be aware that, okay, this guy's a problem now because he's running, and now he's still going to be... I don't know if you guys heard that, but my sister just yelled. Yeah, when he was running, the fact that he didn't feel content with the fact that he could walk and was no longer sick was a sign. I understand that his goal was like, oh, I can heal the world, I can help everyone, but bro, you took it a step too far. And then who else? So there was the Victor stuff. Then stuff to do with Ambessa. I like that storyline. I think it made sense. Like, to me, that was a good storyline. It was like, you know, it was worth it, and it was worthwhile watching. I thought it was a nice little dynamic to have in the background. She was like a little weaver of the coup d'etat that was going on in the little city of Piltover. Like, it was a good storyline in my opinion. I thought it was fine. Okay, that was OD. Mel awakening her powers. That was like a bit. I don't know what the hell that was like, but personally, I'm not gonna complain because I love Mel.
Family feud, so Ambessa and Victor team up because they're the new baddies now, starting Arcane Season 2, Age of Ultron. Meanwhile, Echo and
yeah, it was an Ultron vibe.
Like...
The next clip should be that guy that's sweating. He's playing the game. He's like, and then you can just say dum, 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 or whatever. That's what it should be for. Flipping, what's it? Jace's universe. Yes. That is the exact clip I knew.
The underlying issue is when a single conflict has been the main focus for the entirety of your series thus far. If you suddenly decide to switch over to something different, you better have the runtime available to address everything you've done before while setting up something completely new. Instead, it never felt like the central conflict between Piltover and Zorn was ever properly resolved, just brushed aside to give spotlight to an even bigger conflict with an even
yeah, no,
bigger
that
baddie.
did make
The two
sense.
sides
That doesn't make
decide
sense.
their differences and team up to tackle the bigger.
But like, when you're facing someone who is so powerful, surely it makes sense, like, to just, you know, unify and then go from there. Because if you don't unify, you keep fighting, then you're just gonna get absolutely dogged. Like, it made sense to me, at least.
Oncoming threats, and all this
It made sense to
culminates in
me.
a finale that felt more comic book cheesy.
It made sense to me. No. Yeah, someone just tried to enter my room.
Than it did organic. Then, after everything is over, it was like everyone just forgot all the underlying issues that got us there in the first place, which is a big departure from the carefully crafted drama from Season 1. The character drama is still there, but instead of gradually guiding each character towards their destination, it felt more like they were being yanked from one big emotional development to the next without really letting the gravity of these moments sink in. Just like Vi. Alright, so she joins the Piltover Enforcers, an absolute last-ditch effort going against all her previous
I can see it
principles,
if you
showing
look
her
at Vi's
resolve of
character
taking down
development, her
sister
storyline.
who
I can
she
see
no
what he's
longer
saying.
sees as her sister. She is not Powder, she is Jinx. Except when push actually comes to shove, she fails, gets sad, breaks up with her girlfriend, so she's not an enforcer anymore. She's a bare-knuckle boxing emo kid. That is, until her not sister shows up and she's mad. Until she's not, when she gets told her dad is still alive, as an
Okay, when you put it like that, I can see what he's trying to say. That makes sense.
undead mecha werewolf. So immediately everything's okay and they're sisters again. And she starts to trust her for 5 minutes until she gets betrayed again. But everything's okay because her ex shows up and
that was crazy. It wasn't even betrayal, in my opinion. Jinx lost everything, right? She lost Lil Shah. Well, Lil Shah's just undercover, bro. But yeah, she lost Aisha, and then implied that she was going to quit the game. I hope you know what I mean by that. And then Vi sees Kate. Kate comes in, and then they get freaky. Bro, your sister just implied that she was going to quick exit and delete the game for good. Like, bro, how could you just go from, oh yeah, let me help you, and then you hear your sister go, oh, control or delete, and then you go, let me get a little rub in. What?
not the journey felt
Okay,
out
okay.
of
I thought he was
character.
gonna
In
show
fact,
too much.
the evolution of her character makes perfect sense, but the journey to get there felt so abrupt. Like, you're starting the character off here, then we're teleporting here. The next episode, we're going here. No, actually, we're there. Okay, we'll call it even, and we're gonna bring
Exactly.
the character there. What's happening next episode? Oh, we're fucking there. And with just a few more episodes, it could have looked like this. And this is
Yes,
something I
that
felt
makes
I could
more
say for
sense.
almost
Okay, I can see
everyone
what
in
you're
this
saying here.
season. On top of the fact that you're adding even more characters to the cast list. I mean, you got that bloke from The Shape of Water.
Bro, they just added an avatar. Well, they didn't just add, but like this avatar guy, damn near said nothing, and he was just around. He was just around for the last few episodes. He was there previously, obviously, but then he was just rocking with everyone. You know, came clutch almost as well. But like, I don't even know this guy's name. Okay, wait. Now that I think about it, these are valid criticisms. Doesn't affect like my enjoyment of it and my rating of it, but like these are valid criticisms.
Water, girlfriend number 2, Loris.
I
How
hate-
could I forget Loris?
I
I'm sure
hate
he's gonna
Maddie.
play a big role. And what's her name again?
No, you can't say that about Lil Shah, bro. Aisha is too cool for you to be going. What's her name again?
Shimo. All right.
Shimo.
Some of
Shimo.
that I can forgive, but you mean to tell
Come on,
me this
Gigguk.
is an
You better
accurate
than
League
that.
of Legends show when you got an ADC who thinks she can solo a Fed top laner? Let's see how this goes down.
That was one of the best fight sequences. She went, shut up and fight, and then got her ass handed to her for a good like 5 minutes of just whoopings.
Oh man, she has a support as well, and they still can't take her down. Oh, mid just ganked, so this might be it. What is she doing?
Yeah, Ambessa had it rough. Ambessa watched her daughter pop an ult, got stuck in a domain expansion, and then just had to firm it and she couldn't firm it. She just died, bro. And then she just broke into the domain and saved her, and then didn't let her mum. I don't understand that. I will be honest. I don't understand why she took her out of the domain and then let her mum die. Like, it was confusing me.
She's kill stealing. Support is kill stealing. And mid just disconnected. You know what? I take that back. It's pretty accurate.
She's
And
kill
yet,
stealing.
With all that said and done, with all the problems I have with it, I still can't help but fucking love this series. This didn't match the insanely high bar season 1 sets. It wasn't the squeaky
True.
clean conclusion
True.
we all wanted, but when you set your sights this high and fly so close to perfection, it makes the faults more glaringly visible. Yes, it could have been better. Yes, we could have done with maybe 2 or 3 more episodes to iron out some wrinkles, but if there was
I
one
do
line
agree.
in the show that summed up my feelings as a whole after everything was over, it was this.
There is beauty in imperfections.
Arcane still is
Yo,
an
you cooked.
absolute
You cooked.
achievement for
Gigguk
everyone
had to have been a
involved.
literature
At
student.
worst, it takes
He
on
must
a
have
bit
liked
too
English.
much and uses some messy shortcuts to get to its destination. But at best, it is a triumph of animation, showcasing the absolute peak of what you can find in the medium. There is only one thing in my mind that can even compete with the artistic showcase on display here, and that is Into the Spider-Verse, which, as much as I love anime, shows what can be done with a budget way bigger than what we usually see there. But this isn't just $250 million on display. This was a product of love with a Hollywood budget. This is
Passion
what happens
project,
when you gather
100%.
passionate creators from so many
100%.
different fields who get the time they need to perfect their craft, combined with a shit ton of money to ensure they can bring their vision to a reality. And the results speak for themselves. Every single frame a painting, every song a banger. This may not be a masterpiece, but it is a masterclass of technical prowess. And if this is just the start of things to come, we could be in a renaissance for animation. Because
I
for
hope
an
so.
animated
I hope
TV
so, 'cause
series,
if I get more
Arcane
of
hasn't
this,
just
wow.
raised the bar.
Wow.
It goddamn obliterated it.
This should now be the bar. This should be the standard. Because imagine this consistently. Obviously, I don't want to oversaturate the market. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to oversaturate. I don't want the market to be oversaturated because then you don't appreciate it as much when you have like the small pockets. But you know, 2 or 3 a year of this quality. Wow. Wow. Imagine Invincible animated like that. That would be beautiful, man. And Invisible has such a good story.
I'm never falling for this shit again.
I'll be back when Noxus drops.
Basil, these nuts, dysfunctional degenerate, Flabberwocky, Jonathan, Mike 808, Isaka 12315,
Oh, it's his patrons. I was thinking, yo, what's he talking about? But yeah, no, personally, I love Arcane. I think it should be the bar now because it was up there. It was up there. And to me personally, if I get more animated series like Invincible, and imagine if Invincible had that animation, it would be incredible. Obviously now it's too late. They have their set style and whatnot, but you know, just up the level, like the passion that was behind Arcane, so good. Such a beautiful, 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 beautiful show.